What we at, y'all? It is Wednesday. Way back Wednesday. What it do Wednesday? Welcome to St. Louis Organics Presents Montez at Midday. And I'm your boy, Trey Montez. What? What? What we doing, y'all? What we doing, y'all? It's Wednesday. It's that day again of the week. And what better way to do it than do it with you guys on this magnificent day? How you doing, good people? How we doing? Way back Wednesday edition of the show. How is everybody doing today? Man, this weather is one for the ages here, kids. One for the ages. It definitely is one for the ages here today. Stay hydrated. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. There are several ways you can follow the show. The most important way is just to go to the website at www.dremontez.com, as well as on Facebook, web platform, YouTube, Dre Montez. Subscribe, like, share. I would definitely appreciate it. We're also on TikTok, Dre Montez 63. I appreciate the 67 followers that we picked up since our birthday. I do appreciate that. Wow. 67 new people are now following us on TikTok. I do appreciate that big time, as well as on Twitter at W2B Dre Montez. And you can also get caught up on our latest episode of our podcast, wherever you listen to your podcast at, whatever platform it may be. Just type in Dre Montez or either Who's to Blame. Use the number 2. We're out there on Spotify, iTunes, as well as Google Play and Podbean. But check it out today. We're getting real close to episode 500. Wow. Still can't believe that. But anyway, high fives across the building. Chest bump. Let's hug it out. You need those hugs. Those hugs are key. They're definitely comforting and rewarding and needed on the team. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating anything today, congratulations, you deserve it. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you. Speaking of anniversaries and congratulations, a former sponsor of the show who moved to Vegas, Jeff Akers. Jeff Akers got married in July, and I did not know it. So, Jeff, congratulations to you, my man, former sponsor of the show with Jeff Akers Computers that was located over in Ferguson. My man, congratulations on that, getting married. Way to do it, fella. Way to do it. And I know tomorrow is not a show, but tomorrow is my oldest daughter's birthday. So happy birthday to you, to my oldest daughter, Ladybug. There it is right there for sure. Lots of stuff going on. I mean, they try to get you to go down the white rabbit hole, whether it's the Brooklyn Nets or the Washington Commanders. There's a whole lot of things going on in the world of sports that we can't control, but we definitely want to talk about it. Steve Nash. Steve Nash. Everybody was talking about the Lakers are 0-4. The Lakers are 0-4. LeBron can't do the Lakers are 0-4. The Lakers are the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie Irving, the owner. You're talking about a political catastrophe. What in the F and puffing stuff is going? How do you compartmentalize that? What's going on in Brooklyn? How do you handle that as a fan? How do you handle that? They're taking away from the sport. They're bringing that out politics in there now. What are you gonna do? Steve Nash is gone. You didn't deserve the MVP anyway. It was Kobe's MVP. You stole. But Steve Nash is out. Steve Nash is gone. That was a shit show from the beginning. This is the same team that said, we don't need a coach. Don't give them one. How do you handle Kyrie and the owner situation? How do you Are y'all seeing what's going on? Has anybody been paying attention to what's going on with the Brooklyn Nets, the owner and Kyrie? You see the correlation. I can't make it make sense on a Wednesday. I thought Kyrie was going to get waived or let go yesterday by 2 o'clock. I mean, I watched the waiver wire in the NFL timeline from 8:01 yesterday morning until 4:02 just to see what was going to happen. And the hell with you, Russ, and Mr. Hackett in Denver for letting us lose Chubb, by the way. I don't appreciate that BS for sure whatsoever. What up, Coach? My softball coach is on here. 618 is in the building. Wild Hogs, baby. Wild Hogs in the building. My dude and his son, Vinny Zerbian, wrestling champ of America. My dude, but my coach is watching. So I got to be on my best behavior. But what's going on with these Nets is taking a whole new way in sports. We know what happened a few years ago when the NBA had the little fiasco. They canceled the games in China. Did anybody pay attention to that? What happened after that? Okay. Now let's keep this line going. And what's going on with what Kyrie just said. He is acting like Kanye. What Kyrie just said and did, and what the owner came out of the Nets said. And then the Nets respond by firing Steve Nash. Okay. We're going to see how this, as we said everywhere else, going to see how this shit show turns out. But most importantly, we're going to give you the 7 principles of the day to get your day going. Okay, guys, we got to let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete with anyone. Only compete with yourself. Stay calm. It's on you. And laugh. You have to laugh every day. You have to laugh every day. I've been married 4 times. If I can laugh every day, you can laugh every day. It's some comical things out here to laugh about each and every day. Don't get me wrong. Trust me. Trust me on that. But the Nets, this could really shake up the whole dynamics of the sporting world, depending on how this is handled. When things come up in the sports world that is not handled the right way, there are repercussions. If you don't believe me, let's talk to Major League Baseball. Did they handle the Houston Astros cheating scandal the right way? Yes or no? Did the NFL handle domestic violence the right way? I'm going to wait. Go. Did the NHL handle the sexual misconduct with the Chicago Blackhawks? I'm going to wait. Ain't it a shame? Ain't it a shame? When they all get tested, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. And this is going to be interesting to look at now that the Washington Commanders on the clock right now with Daniel Snyder and everything that's going on there. Oh, and by the way, the Brooklyn Nets want to hire the suspended coach from the Boston Celtics. The Atlanta Falcons traded a suspended player yesterday. What? But Daniel Snyder allegedly has handed the paperwork over to Bank of America, known as BOFA, Sullivan family, shout out to you, on the sale of the team. This is going to get interesting because there's more shit coming about the Washington Commanders that's even more damaging than what we heard. Oh, my goodness. Can anybody tell me what's going to happen in Monday Night Football? Can anybody tell me what happened in Monday Night Football? We always talking conspiracies and how did that team do that and what's going on here? How did that happen on Monday Night Football? I'll tell you why. Did the Cincinnati Bengals address any of their issues in the offseason? Did they make any adjustments by the trade deadline yesterday? But they expect us to root, cheer, clap, and show up when they don't do their job. Joe Burrow will be the next Andrew Luck, meaning his body is going to shut down on him. His body will shut down on him. The man is being hit too many times. Joe Burrow has probably been hit 3,000 times since he's been in the NFL. He's been damaged that much. He really has. Speaking of damage, kids, I felt as though yesterday nobody realized what happened yesterday, especially in the St. Louis area. I cried yesterday. You know why? Number 5, Albert Pujols signed his retirement papers yesterday. I'm going to try to get through this. I'm going to try to get through this without crying. Woo! You know I love sports. When you're, I'm going to put it this way. We've seen movies about this. We've heard stories about this. When your favorite team and your favorite player, and you live in that town, and he calls it quits. Man, look here. Look here. That dude should have been a holiday yesterday. I mean, no more number 5. I don't know who my favorite player in baseball is right now. That was it. Now I got to find somebody else to fall in love with and buy stuff with and have a connection that feels weird, but it feels good to me. Who is it going to be? Sports is hard. When they retire, what do? Do you follow them in retirement? I can't see Pujols going into commentating, although it will be fair. It would be hilarious. I don't know what the next chapter is for this dude. But I tell you, number 5, you are very special to the DRE for sure. You're very, and I'm not a power hitter, never have been a power hitter, but dude, what you did for baseball, the way you carried yourself in this town, this city, even when you left, when you went to LA, and everybody said those dumb things and they didn't know the true story and the nature of the contract conversation that La Russa gave you advice on the ride to spring training that year. Nobody knows that story. And then you went to the Dodgers and you came here. And I went to that game and you hit that home run. I did my bow. I hugged you from afar and I said, thank you. And I left the game. I left the game after the home run. I left the game. Enough. It was like the movie Love Actually. You know, when he did the signs, he was in love with his best friend's wife, you know, all that. Enough. I don't think St. Louis has said goodbye to Pujols the right way. The way we went out in the playoffs, bullshit. The final home season game, bullshit. We need to say goodbye to number 5 the right way. I don't know how that's going to be done. Maybe we needed like a Derek Jeter type commercial, what they did for him in New York, in the Visa, and the Frank Sinatra. So long. Let's get Pujols on a golf cart and let's drive him around downtown St. Louis and let's make our own damn commercial. I'm reaching out to my buddy Mendon in Labyrinth. We're going to pull this off. Pujols, we're going to give you the right goodbye, man, because I'm not satisfied when you just signed a piece of paper saying this is it. No. I need a proper goodbye. You know, when Mike left and he kissed that bull, sports. I try to tell people this all the time, or explain to people. I don't know what my father did to put that in my blood, but damn it, thank you, Dad. I didn't tear up as bad. I didn't. I held it in, guys. I held it in. I did good. I got that out of my system. But thank you, Pujols. Thank you so much for that. Moving right along. You know what? Since I almost cried, we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to take a commercial break. Spoke something. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back. A word from our sponsor. Get it done. Mountain Man Screw. As smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on. Get your scrub on, guys, and welcome back to St. Louis Organics presents Montez at midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez, and it is a magnificent Navy Wednesday midday afternoon. And my former softball coach is watching. Shout out to Wood River in the building. I'm looking for a new player. He suggested Bryce Harper. I love Bryce Harper. Hair flip. And I'm loving the Phillies. Go Phillies. I'm old school. This is still a National League versus National League World Series to me. I cannot root for the Astros in no shape or form. No. I don't give a damn, Dusty or not. He shouldn't have took the job. Oh, well. Oh, Dre, I want Dusty to get one. Get one of what? Get one of what? Not me. No. I love baseball. I love the purity of the game, and they stole that away from us. So, no. Go Philly. Philly special. Philly is on fire, man. And in all shapes and forms, Philly is definitely on fire. So many ways in the sporting world since. The D2 football team is doing good. The baseball team, the NFL team is doing good. The whole city is electrifying. I still don't think nobody went to work today in Philly. Well, you had the rain delay, which was some bullshit. I want a doubleheader in the World Series. oh, Philly, win this World Series, please. For what you did to us in the playoffs, the Cardinals. There it is. You hit 5 home runs, baby. 5. $5 foot longs. 5. Bryce Harper. The sound of the home run is just amazing to me. I mean, listen, the baseball crowd is on fire. The fan participation, I tell you what. Oh, man. He told him, hit it. Tell him, Bryce. Tell him. Tell it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hoot nanny. Oh, man. I want to see Philly shut them out again. Oh, my God. Shut them out again. The Astros should have been kicked out of the Major League Baseball. MLB should have taken the team. Rob Manfred, you should be fired. They say if you won't change, you got to change. And I say that, what happened in Houston, there's no need to dwell on it. Somebody lost their life in a situation. And I want to piggyback on what Deion Sanders said to his team at Jackson State University. He said, men, you're in a world right now where everybody that you like and follow are dying at a rapid pace. And that's something we can't control. But here's what I am going to control. We're going to Houston this week. And none of you men are leaving this hotel. If that girl want to see you, here's the hotel. Your parents want to see you, here's the hotel. But none of you men are leaving that hotel. If you want change, you got to change. A lot of people try to do some good things that have become very successful in the business world, technology world, music, television, whatever it may be. They always try to go back and do good. Even my time living in Charlotte, there's a lot of people that are from Charlotte that would come back, do some good things. My man Petey Pablo was like one of the, that dude is very, very generous dude. But here in the home front, there's been people here to come and go, from Nelly the Cedric Entertainer to Project Pat, to Darius the comedian, my man Tef Poe. There's been a lot of people from St. Louis, Demetrius Johnson, that do things where they grew up at. And that could be dangerous sometimes. You have animosity, you have jealousy. I mean, it hit me real close to home when I lost my cousin last year, almost 2 years ago, due to the same thing. Jealousy and animosity. Somebody killed my cousin. And my first cousin, right up under me. So that really hurt me. And when people try to give back to the community that they're from, it never goes the right way. Or when you leave and you don't come back, the comments, oh, they think they too big for us now. They don't want to come back home. You don't have no home roots no more. You done forgot who you were. If you won't change, you got to change. And that's a hard thing for people to understand. When you're growing, none of us have nobody hangs around the same people for 40 years. Nobody. You're changing. Your friends change. They evolve. I had the same friend for 10 years. I had the same friend for 20 years. I had the same friend for 25 years. When I got to that 30-year mark, everything changed. It's nothing bad. It's a learning experience. It's a learning curve. We're evolving. If you don't have the same friends you had 5 years ago, that doesn't mean you're a bad person or they're bad people. People are changing. And I think you got to grow from that and learn from that. It's not a mistake. It's not what they call it's inevitable or it's meant to be. No. I think of everything as a learning curve. Learn in your development. Learn in the process. Learn in the maturation. That's all it is. And it's called LIFE, life. And a lot of people can't handle that. They cannot compartmentalize that. There's some people that are still in that same house, look the same as they did 20 years ago. And they still have the same mentality, same thoughts. We don't know what to call that. But some people are stuck in that spot, still thinking it's 19 whatever. But we're not. In that situation that happened, everybody's trying to think about it, try to put themselves in that way, like, why is that person here? And why did that happen? If we get past the why, which is real hard sometimes. I struggle with that when it happened to my cousin, the why situation. But I don't think the why is the mitigating factor. I think the mitigating factor is change. Once we agree to that, we'll get by it. Change. Speaking of change, do we see what's happening in Major League Baseball? Here's what I figured out in sports before I get back to this baseball thing. With the NFL trade deadline yesterday, you had some teams that didn't make moves, teams that did moves, questionable moves. What the hell going on? Green Bay and Chicago, talking to you. Green Bay, you didn't address the situation. Chicago, I really do believe that the Chicago Bears ownership has put their energy in this whole new stadium situation. It's not on the team. It's on that stadium. I'm going to keep it going because I don't think nobody wants to happen to them what's going on in hockey. Do you know what's going on with the Phoenix Coyotes? They're playing at a fucking community college, an NHL team. How? I can't explain it. The Buffalo Bills, last week they showed you on Sunday night, they showed you what the new stadium going to look like. Again, the movie Basketball is coming to mind again because what's about to happen in Oakland. There'll be no sports in Oakland. The Oakland A's are going to Vegas. My old roommate in Charlotte, who's a comedian, Dave Martin, Google him, check him out. HBO, check him out. He the man. I think he's in Rock Hill, South Carolina this weekend. Check him out. I told him back in the day, I think 1996, 97, I said Vegas will have the sports world by storm when they get a NBA team, a baseball team, and a hockey team. What's happening in Vegas, people? The Oakland A's are about to go to Vegas. The Oakland A's are about to go to Vegas. Man, Jeff Akers, you may be on to something. Dre may have to move to Vegas. I like the weather, the women, and the sports. And they got weed out there. They got cannabis. So I think we may be moving our talents to Vegas, guys. If the A's going to Vegas, why not the A? Why not the D? Why not the R? Why not the E? I think Dre going to Vegas. Dre, we're moving to Vegas. We're moving to Vegas. Everything's there. You got the World Softball Competition. Huh? Strip clubs never close. Cannabis 24 hours. Sports world. All the sports come there. The NBA Summer League, NASCAR. Hello, America. Hello. But here in St. Louis, they don't want to bring no college bowl game here. Nothing. No NBA matchup here. Nothing. No Wisconsin volleyball team matchup. Nothing. Why can't we get people to come here and play? Why can't we get an NBA game played at Busch Stadium? If they can play one on a battleship, they can play one here at Busch Stadium, outdoors. They had a soccer game there. They had a Republican dinner party there before on the field. But we can't get an NBA game there? I tell you what, since they're doing NASCAR in Chicago, in 2 years, can we do NASCAR in St. Louis? Let's do it. There we go. There we go. And also, we're dealing with a heartbreaking problem here in St. Louis with these break-ins and these bars and restaurants. As a person that predominantly advertises with local mom and pop neighborhood businesses, this is hurting them. This is something I think the powers that be need to talk about. I've seen it in movies, that glass where you throw the brick and the brick come back at you. Maybe they do that. But old school Dre is thinking, get a motherfucking dog in there. I'm talking a dog nobody sees. You feed that damn dog just blood and rice. Old Rottweiler. Get him. Them 9 kids that broke in that damn sneaker store downtown, that dog would have had a field day. I'll get 4 big-ass dogs in each bar and restaurant. Let's go. Come on in if you want to. You know, when I lived in the South, when I lived in Mooresville, North Carolina, I had a good friend, Mr. Grady, never locked his door. I'm like, why you never lock your door? I could use the practice. Look here. I would teach these damn criminals a lesson that they will never forget. Get some dogs in there. Put some dogs in there. Put the dogs in there. Let them dogs do some harm. Give them some work. I'm not talking about them dogs that happened in Tower Park 5 years ago when the people broke in the house in the kitchen and the dogs didn't do shit. When you have a big dog, your dog should not be seeing nobody. If your dog is there to protect you, have the dog just protect you. Stop taking the dog to the bar. Oh, he's friendly. She's okay. The protector stays home. The protector stays home. I would love to see that on the news as a break-in in South City, but dog solved the case. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I finally got the word. I got my first class of getting a service animal, guys. I got my first class getting a service animal. Dre getting a dog. Dre getting a dog to walk around. Can you imagine that? Dre getting a dog to walk around town. May my dog rest in peace. My girl, my baby, I love and miss her so much. Espen, daddy's getting a dog. I'm excited about it. I don't know what this is going to be like. I've never been through this process before of getting a service animal. So it should be quite interesting for the least. It should be. As I'm told, I know 4 people with a service animal, and they told me it was like one of the best things ever for them. So I'm looking forward to this process of going through it. Again, thank you to all the people that are involved with this and hooking me up with the right people. My man Frank down in Soulard, he helped me up with this a couple of years ago. So thank you again to Frank. The college football rankings, I will discuss more in detail on Saturday on this show here on the College Breakdown Show with my man Ray, as we do it each and every Saturday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, take you right on up to kickoff. Tune on in. We'll talk more about the college football situation on Saturday for sure. Did everyone have a good Halloween, by the way? I got to check in on those people. You guys have a good Halloween? Is it good? Who put out? Anybody sleep with anybody that had green makeup on? Did anybody do that? Did anybody do that? What up, cuz? My cousin Jody is watching, former Navy man, retired chief, baby. Got a retired chief. Navy colors, baby. My cousin Jody. What's going on, cuz? For sure. Already in the building. Spent the whole summer with him to play baseball, and I couldn't because they had too many people on the team. But I went to every game, and I warmed up the pitcher because I was a catcher. But I went to every game the summer of '82 of my cousin Jody baseball team that I tried to play on, but I couldn't because I wasn't on the roster. And the only way I could play if they were short. And I came real close to getting in the game, but the dude dad showed me at the last minute and put him in the game. I was like, son of a bitch. But what a hell of a summer. Shout out to my cousin Jody. Navy men, Navy proud. Stand tall, we're all around. Navy, let's go. But okay, kids, it's Wednesday, as I said. We're getting closer to episode 500 of the podcast. You'll better catch episode 499 later on today. But man, we're getting close to episode 500. I don't know what to do. 500. Didn't see. I hope that wasn't a sign language sign I just did, so I pissed somebody off. That has happened before. I've done something, didn't know I offended somebody by my hand action, didn't know what I said, so I have to be real careful. I express my hand sometimes, in this crazy situation. But again, congratulations to my man Jeff Akers out there in Vegas. They got married. I don't know why I just saw it in my timeline and feed today, man, but congratulations. I like to see people that are from my party zone, my partying friends, those who know who you are. And if you get in a relationship and it speaks to you and you keep it moving, it makes you smile. I like seeing shit like that. The rest of us out here, we still swinging and trying to find somebody. We out here just swinging. But it's rough out here. Rough. It's treacherous out here. They don't play the same way anymore like they used to back in the day. It's different. It was good seeing Kayla last night. Happy birthday to Little Bit. Good job. I can't call him the baller man no more. He's an engineer now. The engineer. Got to call him that now. The engineer on the phone. And protecting our city, our man Lorenzo. Be safe, my man. Counselor, enjoy yourself right there in Mexico City. Enjoy yourself. I don't understand what's going on in the videos, but I am enjoying it. So I do appreciate that for sure. Well, now the NFL trading deadline is going. Got my ass kicked in fantasy football. Even if I would have started AJ, I would have lost anyway. I have lost 6 damn games in a row in fantasy football. But I won the football pool. I gambled over the weekend, but everything that I gambled and lost, I'm up $10. So, but this weekend, I'm going all in. The hell with rent. The hell with paying. No, we're not betting rent. No, we're not doing that. But I'm going all in this week. I'm going all in this week. If you don't believe me, tune into the show on Saturday, and you're going to hear me tell you about the bets I'm placing on Saturday. So tune in for that. Shout out again to the sponsors out there for sure. Oklahoma City in the building, Certa Pro Painters. Contact them today in Oklahoma City, Texas area today. They would take care of you, and let them know Dre Montez sent you, by the way. My man, St. Louis best moving right there. Huh? Who's on the move? Somebody's moving today. You packing your shit and leaving today? Well, contact these guys right there for sure. Already in the building. Oh, no, you may see Lizzie up there. You may see Lizzie up at Tower Pub. One of the best patios in South City for sure. Check them out today. Tower Pub, giving you pleasure everywhere you need to be and go for sure. But guys, I want to thank you again. Get on over to the Bell Vegas and check out the people. Say hello to the people, huh? Go there and see a movie with your loved one or your kid at Lincoln Movie Theater. I'm telling you, prices of yesteryear, comfort and affordable for everyone, for sure. But guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let you get on with the rest of your day. And if you're feeling in a special way, there's always someone here for you, for sure. Reach on out to the people that appreciate you. Do what you got to do. Be well behaved. Be good at it. Appreciate the details of the day. And most importantly, don't forget what your great-grandpappy always told you. 2 wrongs don't make a right. They make a left turn. Guys, thank you again to our title sponsor, St. Louis Organics. Check them out today at 8088 Watson Road. We're going to get some music, get up out of here, and let you folks do what you got to do. What? We up, and we out. We up, and we out. All right. I'll see you next time. I'm going to shake it with you. All right. Thanks again. It's been fun. It's been pleasurable. It's been memorable. Thank you again to St. Louis Organics. Appreciate it, good people. Enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time, peace. And I'm out.